Welcome to Craft Corner. I'm Shannon. Today we're going to be making some cute little flowers. Do you want to know how? First things you're going to be needing are cupcake liners. You're going to need some large ones and some small ones like this because they fit perfect inside each other. You'll need some markers or maybe a green highlighter or green paint if you would like, some glue, craft sticks. You can use some beads or some colorful buttons, or if you want, you can even get like little pieces of tissue paper, crumble it up. You'll also be needing a pair of scissors. So let's get started. So first off, what you're gonna do, you wanna get your big cupcake liner. And like this, you're gonna fold it in half. It's okay if you smush it. All right. And you'll fold it in half again. And again. And I'm going to do mine one more time, like so. Now I'm going to get my scissors, and right here at the sides, I'm going to cut the little pieces of the sides. So basically like where the little zigzags start, that's where I'm going to start my cut at. And I'm going to make mine just a little different here. So I just cut off the one side, and I'm going to do it to the other now. And I want to make a frilly one like this. So in order to do that, I'm just going to get my scissors, and where the little lines are from the zigzags, I'm going to cut along those. I'm going to add a couple extras to make it really fuzzy. Like so. Now you're going to just open it up. Very carefully so you don't pull all your petals off. And you know what, these cupcake liners would be fun if you found some like with polka dots or some stripes, add a little bit of colorful variety in there. So I'm gonna lay this down. I'm gonna fold it, or not fold it, but press it down flat, like so. And then I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna do the same thing to the small cupcake liner. This a few times into my little triangles. And I'm going to get my scissors, cut along the edges. But this one, I'm going to do a little like this with the little zigzag. So now that I cut my sides, I'm just going to cut a V shape in the middle. Like so. And then just unfold. Like so. And there's no wrong way to do this. You can actually, when you're cutting, when you do the little sides, then just cut across the top and make it rounded to get something like this. Or if you don't want any rounding, this is what it looks like when you just cut the sides off and nothing else. So I'm going to set these aside. Actually, I should glue it first, so while the glue is drying, we will color our stick. And you want to go color side up. I'm just going to squish that down. There we go. All right. Next up, you're going to get your craft stick and your marker, your highlighter, or if you're going to paint it, this is a good time to paint. I'm just going to do a marker since markers are pretty quick. I actually did 2 of these samples with a marker and 2 of them with a highlighter. The highlighter, of course, is much, much lighter. I don't know if you'll be able to tell when I show you in just a second. But you'll want to color your stick all the way around, even on the sides. I think I'm coloring a little too quick. My table's rattling. All right. Almost there. And then I'm going to get the back side. And of course, if you do paint or markers or even the highlighter, you will end up getting a little bit on your fingers. Don't worry about it. Washes right off. All right. I'm going to set that one aside for a second. So now for your centers, I'm going to use a button, but this is kind of like what I did with beads. These are just regular pony beads that you can find at any store, or you might actually have some lying around from some old toys. They used to use those on a lot of things. And I will show you, this is what the stick looks like when I colored it with green highlighter. And of course, when you color it with marker. All right, so this one I'm going to do, actually I should do a button and a bead. So I'm just gonna grab a button, add glue to the inside of my flower, press down, and this one I put enough glue so it kind of bubbled up through the holes of the button. So I'm going to just get a bead. Let me see, I'll do a blue one. And I'll put it in the center there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just add a little bit of glue inside the bead. So that way it helps hold it down better. All right. So now that we have our flower set, we're going to get the glue and just put a little on the end of our stick, like so. And then we are going to put our flower right on top. Okay, now you'll just have to wait, let it dry. I think mine took about 5 minutes to dry. And then you'll have yourself some really pretty flowers. You can stick them in your windows, stick them in a card. Send them to somebody telling them that you're thinking about them. Or you can even put them outside as long as it doesn't rain. All right, well, I hope you had fun doing this craft. We would like to see pictures of the crafts that you've done over this summer and through this COVID season that we've had. If you would like, take a picture and you can send them to taoseyouth@taosgov.com, or you can share them to our Facebook page. Just have fun. And if you have any suggestions, please email us once again at taoseyouth@taosgov.com, and maybe we'll use your suggestion on Craft Corner. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.